Welcome to Simply Jean Ann. I'm your host, Jean Ann Duckworth, taking you on a journey from guilty girl to empowered woman. Let's get started with the show. Let's talk about the amazing power of VBS. In part one, I talked about how Vacation Bible School is a great way to increase your children's spiritual growth. In part two, I talked about how VBS is a great way to build new relationships. You can meet new people. If there are people you already know, you can establish a deeper, stronger relationship. In this episode, I want to talk about part three, which I call Offers Families a Break. Gee, what a novel idea that you might actually need a break from your kids during the summer. Summer is a great time for family activities, but everyone needs a break now and then. VBS offers that break in a positive environment. So it is a safe place where you can send your kids. You know, they're not just sitting there watching videos for a couple of hours. They are engaged in positive activities. Most churches offer VBS during a half-day morning session or in the evening. Some churches will do it over the course of Monday through Friday in the evening. I've known some churches that will do it over 4 or 5 weeks, just one evening a week. This gives kids something different to do during the summer without taking up the entire day. Parents are able to plan other activities during the time their kids are away, yet there's still time in the day for families to do things together or for kids to still continue their regular commitments like sports or lessons. So if your kids are going to VBS in the morning, they can still be going to swim practice or dance class or music lessons or soccer practice or whatever it might be in the afternoons. And if they're going in the evenings, well, there's still time for you to do things with them they can be involved in during the day. If they're involved in something in particular and you can't commit them to something that's 5 days a week, well, this is where you want to look for a program that is a one night a week for multiple weeks. And then you can do that and they're still able to, do the swim meets or the baseball games and things like that. But it's still important. Don't just build your kids physically over the summer. Maybe have them doing some lessons and reading and things to keep them mentally engaged over the summer, and yet you ignore their spiritual growth over the summer. It is a three-way thing, and you need to focus on all three. VBS also keeps kids active during sessions. I know at my church, we not only have lessons, Bible lessons, scripture lessons, and music, we also have games. This helps kids burn off their energy each day. It also gives them something to do that doesn't require your participation. As I told before, when Katie was young, she would often ask, "What are we going to do today?" Over the course of a summer, you can begin to run out of ideas. VBS enables the kids to have a great experience designed and supervised by, wait for it, others. Yay! Somebody else is doing it. You don't have to do all the work. You don't have to clean up the mess. You don't have to deal with making sure all the kids get home when you had them over because, no, it's all, somebody else is taking care of all that. And they're doing it well. You might consider registering your kids for more than one VBS session. I keep bringing this up over and over, but there are reasons for it. Many churches in a community host VBS during the summer. Kids can attend, I can't even talk today. Kids can attend once one a month, or even more if you like. So, if you can have them go to one in June and one in July. You don't have to, where at my church, our director of CE, Christian Education, told me one time she knew of one mother that sent her kids to every single VBS in the community just to get them out of the house for half a day in the summer. She had, like 4 or 5 kids. And back then it was free. And she would do it just to get the kids out. You don't necessarily have to do that unless it's something you really want to do. Occupying, I just cannot talk. Occupying only mornings or evenings for a week, you're still able to plan other things for your family while also keeping your kids entertained in a positive environment 1 week at a time. VBS is a wonderful way for you and your kids to take a break from one another while still having summer fun. It's a win-win for everyone, but it's especially a win-win for you. Shh, don't tell the kids. That's all for this episode. Be sure to join me next time. Until then, I'm simply Jean Ann Duckworth, encouraging you to stop calling it guilt and embrace the power within. I'll talk to you next time.